Here it is, the new build of Assetto Corsa Competizione. It brings big and small updates, big and small bug fixes, big and small everything. Get to know this build better in this video.
Do you like our logo? Yeah, we thought you would. Get it now at our partner Spreadshirt.net.
Greetings petrolheads and welcome to a new episode of Assetto Corsa Competizione. As if to redeem themselves for the late delivery last month, Kunos published the build for way ahead of time. I suppose you all hope that this means that this build 4, does not have the same issues that build 3 had, of which Kunos had to release 5 bug fixing builds. In my not very humble opinion, this is not a big release. While it brings the Ferrari 488, which I enjoyed in the Assetto Corsa Career, it brings also the Hungaroring, which I don't like at all. It's just not my kind of circuit. It brings the spectator mode, which may be a good thing for the future, but of which we sim racers, I don't think we will have that much. The rating system is almost finished. In the roadmap for all subsequent releases, there is nothing special on the rating system, only tweaks, and we're gonna make it better and all that. So it sounds as if it's expected that the rating system will be finished here. I hope this build solves my VR issues. I hope that it brings full multiplayer, and I hope the force feedback is solved once and for all. And I hope for the Christmas season that Kunos is not gonna need 5 bug fixes, because poor guys, that would not be nice. Oh man, look at this. I'm so low. VR has not been corrected one bit. If you're thinking of buying Assetto Corsa Competizione and would like to race on VR, wait until the final release.
Green light, go, go, go.
And this is how I start in the car. So now I have to see to it that I get behind the car and move my point of view nearer. And see that? I'm not centered. And when I center, this is where I land. I'm gonna move out of VR and into normal racing, which is a pity, but it's the only way that I will be able to drive. Kunos, please fix the VR. Thank you. Like in the Assetto Corsa Career, this car is excellently set up. It's a dream to drive. While my heart belongs to the Bentley, my brain tells me go Ferrari, go Ferrari, go Ferrari. The car drives itself as well as in Assetto Corsa, which is no surprise. I like how I can throw this car into the curve and it reacts as if saying, yeah, okay, curve. Do you have anything else for me to do? One thing that I've learned in Assetto Corsa Competizione, and I suppose it's the way Blancpain gets driven, is to really be very aggressive with the curbs and use them as part of the track. You won't get penalized for that, and it seems it's the way that these cars are set up and the way this sim expects you to be driving. Whoa. Compared to the Ferrari, the Bentley is really a boat. Heads off to whoever is able to drive these bathtub on competitive times on Hungaroring. That's one thing that I liked in Assetto Corsa Competizione from the beginning. The differences between the cars, their behavior, the way that you have to drive them are very well done. Because I cannot drive the Bentley the same way that I did the Ferrari. My issue with the Hungaroring is that all curves feel the same. Hungaroring always feels to me quite repetitive, be it watching it or racing it. And another thing about Hungaroring, which is well known, is it's almost impossible to surpass at Hungaroring, which makes for very boring races. I did all 3 track meadow. I don't see anything. You cannot see very far with the headlights of this car. With Assetto Corsa Competizione, I have to learn the feeling of driving by night, but I think it's very well done. Great feeling. I like that in the hot lap the track is dirty, as it would be. The hot lap car there is making me nervous. I know that it is there and I consider it a good idea, but it makes me nervous. Partly because I don't want to hit it, and partly because it reminds me that I'm slower than the round before. So I suppose when the car in front of me, this wireframe of a car, goes red, it's braking. Let's go for some multiplayer. I like that in the matchmaking advanced you can change things. You can say it's more important for me that my friends are there, that the servers are clean, latency, night driving, rain driving, so you can specify which servers get priority. And look, the safety rating, it's still there. Kunos. It's safety. They're all night. Come on, man. Everybody's driving at night. Everybody's driving at night. This is one thing that the Kunos guys were commenting, that at the moment, the people being beta testers for Assetto Corsa Competizione are mostly the aliens or close to aliens or very, very invested sim racers. After they could not deliver everything in build 3 regarding multiplayer that they had planned, now you can even do whole race weekends in multiplayer. So they've put a lot of work into giving sim races the whole experience when they multiplay. There's a video by Manuel Stedtler where he shows that setting off the traction control makes for a better car feeling in Assetto Corsa Competizione and for better lap times. Okay, at least the force feedback feels better. The force feedback has gotten better. Not race room racing experience good, but still better. I feel the car talking to me and telling me where I'm overdriving it. The sound design has clearly improved from Assetto Corsa, but I think I'm not saying this for the first time. I don't see the track very well because you've clogged the whole HUD with shite.
Yellow flag ahead. Be careful.
Oh, see, the curse of the yellow flags is back. So after driving for a couple of hours, checking things, this is my opinion of build 4. VR is still broken, as you could see. I even went so far as to deinstall Assetto Corsa Competizione completely, delete all ACC files that I could find and reinstall it, and I still have the same issues. The force feedback has gotten better, but is not there yet. The Hungaroring looks excellent, looks good, but we all know the graphics in Assetto Corsa Competizione are very, very good. But those fantastic graphics come at a price. It taxes my GPU to no end, and there's still these small errors with cars disappearing and frame drop. The graphics look fantastic, but the code for the graphics has to be cleansed. Multiplayer is also good. I only had one player that was laggy. It seems that the netcode is quite good. Of course, this is something that you can see best when you have a full roster. The Ferrari feels good. Oh man, yeah, as stable as I remember it. Good car, good feeling. I like that car. The AI is as bad as in Assetto Corsa. I would have expected that they took the experience that they got in Assetto Corsa, but it seems that that code did not make it into Assetto Corsa Competizione. All in all, this was not a big step, but I was not expecting that after the issues that they had on build 3. I suppose cleaning up build 3 ate up a lot of time. Things are moving forward for Assetto Corsa Competizione, but I think that they will have to get down to business in a couple of places: the AI, the VR, and the force feedback. If you are like me and love to race with VR, don't get Assetto Corsa Competizione yet. On the other hand, if you like to race GT cars and have fun testing things, it's a good game, it's a good racing sim. This is early access. We all knew that we were going to be beta testers when we bought it. I don't know you, but I'm looking forward to build 5 with the Jaguar, Zolder, which is a track I haven't driven very much, and enhanced multiplayer, amongst, I expect, a lot of things. And Kunos, maybe you have been able to repair VR until then? Pretty please? And you, what do you think? Do you think that Kunos is gonna be able to repeat with Assetto Corsa Competizione what they did with Assetto Corsa? Do you think that Assetto Corsa Competizione is going the right way? Leave your opinion in the comments. That would be all for today. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you liked it, please applaud by leaving a like. If you didn't like it, please leave me a comment and tell me why. If you want to see more of us, subscribe and don't forget to click on the bell. And until the next time, save fuel, collect pickup, and we'll see each other at the podium.
Visit romrom.net to connect to fellow sim racers and sim racing fans.